Alright guys, so today we're here at the 3D archery range on Redfeather Falls to check out the new Heavy Recurve Bow. So the design for this bow is actually based off the bow made in real life by community member Instinctive Archer. So first off, props to him because that takes some serious skill and craftsmanship to make a bow like this, so that's really cool. And as far as the bow in-game goes, it looks really good. You can see the grain very well, and we'll draw back here in third person to get a look at it that way. So you can see the grain. There seems to be like a thumb twitch going on there, but that's just a small bug, I imagine, that could be fixed relatively easily. But yeah, very good looking bow. You can see it just looks really, really cool. We'll look at it in first person as well. You can just see the different colors with a different grain there. And we'll look up. You can see the string. Very nice looking. It looks kind of woven. Two different strings woven together. It does take the normal recurve arrows, and it's legal for all species in the game, which is good. So we'll just take some practice shots here before taking it out and trying it on live game. This is just 10 meters. Heart lung, good to see. I'm not sure how far this is. 21 meters, so it should be a pretty basic shot here. We'll shoot it as if it was a normal recurve. I believe that hit low. Yeah, definitely. It seems to be hitting low, so let's try it as if it were 30 meters with the normal recurves. The old ones, that is. Heart and lung. Let's try that again just to be sure. That's a pretty solid hit. Yeah, that seems to be the case, that you have to aim a bit high at 20 compared to the other recurves, that being the classic and the carbon. So you're aiming with the point of the broadhead as you would at 30 for 20 meters. So at 28 here, we're going to have to aim high. Got a double lung shot, so that's good to see. And we got double lung again, so that's good. Obviously, you do have to aim a bit higher, and a level 1 weapon skill is going to be a bit harder to shoot. But I think it looks pretty good. We're going to take it out and try it out on some live game and see how it performs. Alright, so we have some elk in front of us. There's one really nice bull that never called or anything. So we're at 27 meters. I want to sneak just a bit closer to make it about 25. And we're going to go for a shot. Hopefully before it starts raining too hard. Wow. Took him down, didn't spook the cows. Really, really impressed with that. Alright, I'm just gonna take my time here. I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, there's others coming from the left. So we'll just kind of hang out here and see which one gives us a shot first. But I did not expect the silence. I didn't realize how quiet it was shooting at the range. It just wasn't something I paid attention to. But I would think the other recurves almost certainly would have spooked the cows at that range. So we got kind of a head-on shot here. Alright. Those other two have not spooked yet. And it appears they're not going to. Alright. One did. There's like a random lag spike and she spooked. I don't know what that was, but already very impressed. I was kind of worried because it was shooting low at the 20 meter mark, like aiming as if it were one of the other recurve bows, but obviously it's got enough strength to take down the elk with a double lung shot at 25 meters, so that's definitely good. And also, obviously it's quite silent, so that's a very good thing as well. So we have 3 elk down already, and our first harvest just has to be this big old bull we got here. As I said, he didn't call at all, and it completely threw me off. I was going to mention the bundle that this comes in is an amazing deal as well. It comes with a tree stand, a double tree stand, and the ghillie suit, which is a really good deal. Like the double tree stand, I believe, costs 600 and something EM, so it is more than worth it actually just to get the bow for the other things as well as the bow itself. But let's see what this elk scores. 345, that's a good one for sure. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good. Again, I'm quite impressed. The silence was the big thing that like threw me off. I had no idea that it was that quiet. It just, as I said, I wasn't paying attention to it at all. I just expected it to be very similar to the other recurve bows. And of course, the other recurves possibly would not have spooked those cows as well, but it seemed highly unlikely that that would have been the case. So all good penetration, and I think now we're going to head south and maybe try it out on some whitetail or moose, whatever we find down there. Alright, we've got a pretty solid whitetail buck coming in, 160 to 180 score estimate, and we'll get a range on him here before he stops. That is 27 meters, so that's pretty doable. See something in the background, but don't really care about that at the moment. Buck down. Very cool. I'm glad to see that the bow has plenty of strength. That's just a cow moose, so we won't worry about that. I haven't mentioned yet that I'm kind of sick. I mentioned it in the last video I recorded, but that's actually coming out after this, so you guys don't know that yet, but it's nothing too bad. It just has my voice screwed up a little bit, so if you notice that, that's the reasoning for that. But let's see what this buck scores. 161, very nice. Alright, so I think this looks pretty good. Overall, I would certainly recommend the bow, if for nothing else but the bundle itself, as good of a deal as it is. But the bow performed really well also. Had 2 nice trophies, had no problems taking down any of the animals we shot. So I'm really glad to see that. So if you're into the traditional style of hunting, this is a really good bow to go with. So yeah, I think we got a pretty good look at it, and I really like it. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. See you in the next one. Alright guys, so today